Hey family! Welcome back to Building Wealth Today TV. Today we're diving into a game-changing topic, how to buy land and use it to build real lasting wealth. Because the truth is, land doesn't depreciate, it doesn't go out of style. And if you play your cards right, it can be one of the most powerful tools for generational wealth. So hit that like button, subscribe, and grab a notebook, because I'm sharing 15 must-know tips for buying land and turning it into a money-making machine, with real-life examples that prove it works. Let's get into it. Stay tuned for an exciting journey into land investment. Land is limited, but demand keeps growing. Land is finite. As population increases, undeveloped land becomes more valuable. In Texas, land bought in 2010 at $2,000 per acre is now worth over $10,000 per acre in high-growth corridors. Investing in land can provide long-term financial security and significant returns over time, especially in rapidly developing areas. Land can generate passive and active income. It's not just about resale. Land can be leased, farmed, timbered, or used for events. Leasing to farmers. A woman in Georgia bought 5 acres near farmland and leased it to a soybean grower for $350 per month. Timber value. A North Carolina investor bought 20 wooded acres and sold timber in stages, earning $15,000 without selling the land. Event hosting. Another investor turned their land into an event space, hosting weddings and festivals, generating significant seasonal income. Now let's dive into the top 15 wealth-building land strategies. These approaches have been time-tested and proven to generate significant returns for savvy investors. Stay tuned as we explore each strategy in detail. One key strategy is to buy below market value in undervalued areas. Rule number 1, profit is made when you buy, not when you sell. For example, an investor found tax-delinquent land in Ohio for $1,500 and later sold it for $12,000 after cleaning it up. Another man in Arkansas bought 3 acres through a county auction and resold parcels separately at 4 times the cost. Always look for opportunities to buy land at a discount, whether through auctions, foreclosures, or distressed sales. Another important strategy is to understand zoning and land use laws. Just because you can buy land doesn't mean you can do anything you want with it. For instance, an investor bought rural land assuming they could build a home, but zoning restrictions only allowed agricultural use. On the other hand, a buyer in Florida purchased land near a highway, rezoned it commercial, and leased it to a food truck vendor for $800 per month. Understanding these laws can make or break your investment. Three, flip raw land. This is like flipping houses, but with less hassle. A person buys vacant lots for $1,000 to $3,000, lists them on Facebook Marketplace and LandWatch for $8,000 or more. An investor used seller financing, sells land at 3 times the purchase price with 10% down and monthly payments. This strategy can yield significant returns with minimal effort. Four, hold land and sell to developers. Patience can turn dirt into gold. In Colorado, land outside Denver held for 7 years jumped from $15,000 to $120,000 as the city expanded. A family in Georgia held 10 acres near a growing suburb, later sold to a builder for $25,000 per acre. Developers are always on the lookout for prime land. Selling at the right time can lead to significant profits and community growth. Five, build a tiny home or modular rental. Affordable housing is booming, and landowners are cashing in. An investor put 2 tiny homes on half an acre and now rents them for $1,100 each monthly on Airbnb. A modular home placed on land in Arizona rented out to traveling nurses for $1,300 per month. Tiny home communities and modular neighborhoods are becoming popular, offering great returns. Use land for agricultural leases. Farmers need land. You have land. Connect the dots. Lease a flat acre to a hay grower or beekeeper for seasonal use. In California, someone leased land to cannabis cultivators under local regulations and earns $3,000 per month. Consider leasing land to vineyard owners. Napa Valley landowners earn significant income from grape cultivation. Organic vegetable farms are in high demand. Lease your land to organic farmers and benefit from the growing market. Timberland Investments. A 30-acre parcel with mature pine in Mississippi harvested every 8 years, yielding $20,000 per cut. Timberland held in a family trust, appreciating while generating passive timber income. Sustainable management practices ensure long-term growth. Timberland investments offer stable returns and hedge against inflation. Campground or RV use. Outdoor lifestyle equals outdoor money. A 2-acre lot in Tennessee turned into a primitive camping site on HipCamp, earning $500 per month. The owner installed 3 RV hookups and now rents to seasonal workers for $650 per month per pad. Families and adventurers love these setups, making it a lucrative investment. Nine, land for billboards or cell towers. You don't have to touch the land. Let corporations do the work. A landowner on a busy Ohio highway leases space to a billboard company for $3,000 per year. Land in rural Indiana leased to a telecom company for a cell tower. $1,200 per month passive income. These leases can provide a steady stream of passive income, making them a lucrative investment. Ten, solar farming and green energy leases. A landowner in Arizona leased 10 acres to a solar company for 25 years at $1,000 per month. Rural landowners in Texas receiving $800 per acre for solar panels, with 20-year contracts. Solar farming offers a sustainable income stream and promotes green energy. Communities benefit from reduced carbon footprints and increased local investments. (11) Buy land with owner financing. No banks, no credit checks, just a smart deal. An investor buys 5 acres in New Mexico for $99 per month with 0 interest, resells it in 12 months at a $10,000 profit. A young investor buys land on contract for deed, holds for 3 years, and flips after value increase. Land auctions can also offer owner financing, making it easier to secure a deal. With owner financing, you can start building wealth without the traditional hurdles. 12. Use 1031 exchanges to avoid taxes. Want to keep more money in your pocket? Learn the 1031. An investor sold farmland and reinvested in timberland, deferring $25,000 in capital gains taxes. They also sold a rental property and exchanged it into 15 acres, starting an ecotourism campground. By using 1031 exchanges, investors can defer taxes and reinvest in new opportunities, maximizing their wealth-building potential. (13) Split and sell land parcels. Buy big, sell small, repeat. Purchased 10 acres for $25,000. Split into 5 lots and sold each for $10,000. A family in Kentucky split inherited land into smaller lots and sold to cabin builders for $90,000 total. This strategy can significantly increase your profit margins. Attend local real estate seminars to learn more about land subdivision. Use modern tools like drones and GPS for accurate land division. (14) Invest in land near infrastructure projects. Florida land near a new toll road was bought for $10,000 per acre, then resold for $30,000 per acre after the announcement. Land near a future Amazon warehouse in Ohio increased by 3 times in 2 years. Similarly, land near a new train station saw a significant rise in value. Use land as collateral for bigger deals. Land equals leverage. A landowner borrowed against free and clear property to fund duplex construction. An investor refinanced land to purchase a truck for a logistics business. Another landowner used land equity to secure a loan for a commercial building. Now, let's dive into some final tips and bonus gems that can make a world of difference in your wealth-building journey. These insights will help you navigate the land investment landscape with confidence and maximize your returns. Always check soil quality, access to water, property lines and easements, FEMA flood maps, and title issues. And of course, get title insurance. These steps are crucial for a successful land investment. Here's a little bonus tip for you. Buy land through a limited liability company, also known as an LLC, for protection and tax advantages. This not only shields your personal assets, but also offers significant tax benefits. Now that you know the blueprint, what are you going to do with it? Land isn't just dirt, it's potential, it's power. It's the starting point for legacy wealth. So tell me in the comments, which one of these 15 strategies are you ready to try first? If this helped you, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and share this with somebody who's ready to own land instead of renting life. This is Building Wealth Today TV. And remember, we're not waiting on wealth. We're building it today.